In my last video, this car couldn't drive for more than 10 or 15 minutes without dying because the alternator wasn't charging the battery. Now, it works just fine. In today's video, I'll be talking about how I managed to get it working. Full transparency here, I'm no expert and I didn't fix this all on my own, but I want to document it for the future so I can look back on the progress with the car. Back in the summer, this was the issue. It starts up pretty much every time, but right now, the alternator's not working properly because the light doesn't come on. I trickle charge the battery and take it for runs around the block just to keep it like fresh, and it performs really well. So needless to say, it's pretty infuriating, this whole alternator issue. Turns out that the culprit behind this was this bulb right here. This experience taught me a valuable lesson about checking the most simple things first. As a matter of fact, I checked the bulb, but I never actually tested it. I just looked at it, and I jumped straight to working on the wiring after that. And this wire here was when I replaced the wire from the alternator to the starter. This is what the issue looked like from inside the car. The battery charge light is meant to come on to sort of kickstart the alternator at ignition. What I did in this video was I grounded the wire that goes to the light, and the light should come on. Since it didn't, that should have told me that the light might have been a problem.
Yeah, alright, grounding it to this should have worked.
If you're wondering how I learned about this issue, it was with the help of the Bentley manual for the Saab 900, as well as the Saab 900 Facebook group, forums, videos, and other resources online. When I was trying to repair this, I ultimately came to the conclusion that the wiring harness for the gauge cluster was bad, like the circuitry behind it was bad. And so I kind of gave up here and gave it to a mechanic to see if he could fix it for me. And it turned out that it was the light all along. It was definitely dumb of me to jump to the conclusion that the whole gauge cluster was bad before addressing anything simple like the light, but I had my reasons because there's other parts of the gauge cluster that don't seem to work right now. Anyways, I learned a lot with this, and thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.